Yep, okay. Hi, my name is Luna Lady. I'm a recent new VR chat creator, and I'm here to talk about the controversial opinion about the popular creator known as CharlieHVR. Charlie has recently named himself to that one voiceover, so it's often pretty easy to mix him up, to say the least. Who is he? CharlieHVR is, needless to say, a content creator. He's just an innocent, charming little guy. And all he does is just, make content. What's so wrong with him? There's a lot of things that's wrong with him in the fact in which I will be detailing in this video. Let's get into it. Okay. So if you're curious about information and stuff, blah blah blah, this is either from what I've heard from other people, as in exes, he, me, I'm one of his exes to say the least. But anyway, let's get started. The main controversial fact of CharlieHVR is that he is a pedophile. He is a commonly known pedophile where he's had his own VR chat family with an ex who I'm not going to name for the purpose of this video. Had a VR chat family and had a daughter who I'll just name unlisted because I don't want them to be targeted in any way, shape, or form. But throughout the entire segment of them having a VR chat family, Charlie would often say stuff as, let's fuck each other, and this child is underage, and so is he. It has been common to know that his age is often unknown, while it's probably public information that he is 14 years old. 14 years old being a pedophile, which is already quite concerning at his age, when he's still in school. Besides him being really gross to a minor himself, there have been other people that have commented on his behavior, and he is known to either brush out the information or just deny it in general. Now, Charlie is known to a bunch of projects known as Mr. Maker, StaticCon. I could go on. Now, StaticCon has one big flaw. It has multiple tie-ins with with other creators in general to create the perfect visualization of a con if you can't go to it, which obviously sounds like a brilliant, splendid idea for people across the world, for people to attend this con and enjoy glitch for your screen. It seems perfect. The problem isn't StaticCon. StaticCon is a great idea. The problem is the creator. Now, I will probably show up an image of StaticCon right here. It is a group that he has made and has several tie-ins with other creators known as Hell's Railway, Howard, and others that I cannot name because I can't remember them off the top of my head. Do your own research. Be my guest. Now, the problem with StaticCon is that multiple people are leaving this because they know of Charlie's past. Him using AI in his own events, which is already quite lazy, using AI to deal with panic attacks. One of his exes, who I will also not name, had a panic attack and used an AI script to respond to one of his friends. And in general, is already a weirdo for, I'm just gonna blur it out, having a foot. And yeah. And in general, Charlie is just quite disgusting in himself. He is 14 years old and already doing these horrific acts on VRChat. Now, obviously, a lot of people haven't played VRChat but are already aware of its dark history. I'm just an innocent bystander. I'm here to just document and make this video obviously to tell you to avoid these people. The problem is, again, another issue with Charlie, is that he refuses to accept defeat. He had an original account, switched to a new one to avoid the allegations, which is now known as that one voiceover. Simple, normal, just to get ahead of everything. But people still found his account and are sending him basically confronting him, saying to other people that he should be avoided, while he tends to lead on to the facts that he is normal. Which obviously in himself, he's just a young 14-year-old boy with dreams and projects to create to make StaticCon. In fact, I was going to go to StaticCon before I dated him. The whole reason I left him in the first place was because of it. That should be cutted out. Make sure to do that, me. He was nice. I'm going to admit it. He was nice at the start, and this was before I knew the allegations. Emphasis on before. I had no idea the allegations were going on at the time. But when Hells and a bunch of other people I will not name came up to me and said, "Hey, did you know that your boyfriend's a..." And I was like, "Oh." Immediately dumped his ass, which I'm gonna politely say. And then now that I'm here with the allegations, I'm just here to say to all the people of VR chat, please avoid that one voiceover. Now, this is coming from an individual named the Luna Lady. You could find me on my YouTube, obviously, which is being documented on today. And you can also find me on my VR. I'm happy to expose any other pedophiles you may say, but this is just a once warning from my own personal experience. Please do not interact, attend StaticCon in general, or try to ask him about the allegations, because that would just make things worse. What I'm hoping that you'll do is leave him alone. StaticCon is a good idea, I admit that. Just let him be on his own. We want him to learn his actions in a conventional way. We want him to be normal. We want him to just learn what he's doing is wrong. Oh yeah. Did I forget to mention that he's he asked someone to go in full body tracking to show them and wiggle their feet. Okay, never mind. Cut the whole script. Cut the whole. I hope you can understand that I'm putting this as politely as I could, since this is from my own personal experience and several other people's experiences. Obviously, this sounds like a good idea to just leave him alone, but if you think about it, he has a TikTok account, YouTube channels, Discord, etc., etc. I cannot attend StaticCon anymore, as well as other people. I've been banned from it, the Discord server, and yet the actual group in VR chat in itself. Now, the last thing I'm just going to say before I end this video, and for my, iCloud just... please don't interact with him. He's a horrible being. I have no words to say to him. He's a pedophile. He will just be horrible to you. Please don't interact with him or his shows in any way, shape, or form, because he hasn't learned his lesson when he said he has learned his lesson. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to make this statement to say this is coming from someone who has already had a lot of trouble with this in general, and I just wanted it to be calm and normal with it. But yeah, I hope you can understand that I'm trying to be as polite as I can, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm yapping now. Please listen to me. This is not a hoax. You can do the research yourself. There should be a YouTube video out there which exposes him. Have a nice day. Signing out.
I'll show you how.